Hello YouTube, this is Shine and welcome to my channel, AC Shaman TV. This is the love reading for May 2016, and again it will be based on all the elements: air, earth, fire, and water, and I will be doing couples and singles again. So stay tuned. Air sign couples. Okay, so the first card says religious factors, and it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this card is talking about how your religious upbringing might be affecting your love life, or a spiritual path that you might be on may be affecting your love life. So it could be that you have certain beliefs, but your partner may not have the same, and either this is a new that maybe this is something new that you've decided you want to go down this path, and maybe your partner is not on the same page as you, and so this could be causing some challenges either within the relationship or with it your own self, and or your partner and you have maybe different religious beliefs, and so it could be causing a bit of a friction at this point. The second card says children. And it says your love life is being affected by children. Now, it could be that your children, your part of the problem could be that maybe you want your children to follow maybe the similar path as you, or the same religious beliefs, but maybe your partner wants the children to follow his or hers, and so this is also having a bit of a challenge, or the kids may not want to partake in any of it, but it's a big issue, and so it's about trying to find a way to balance all of this. And communication, it seems like, is going to be the biggest thing. Being able to maybe sit down together as a family and figure out how you can make this work. Now, this isn't going to be for everybody. This is I think it's quite specific. So if this is happening in your household, communicate, have a family meeting, and figure out how this is going to really work. Of course, you would talk with your partner first before you bring the kids in as well, but yes, this could all be tied in together. The third card says forgiving and learning, and it says as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Now, this could also be that you are having a struggle with maybe your religious upbringing, and maybe you're not wanting to continue down that same path. You've maybe want to do something completely different. Maybe maybe you've used to go to church and now you've stopped going to church, or used to go to the synagogue and you've now stopped going. Something's happened where you have decided to go down a different path. And so what this card is saying is that you might have to really find a way to forgive. Maybe you were pushed as a young person, as a child, to follow this path, and that is really not what you were wanting to do. You as you grew up, you realized that's not the path you want to take, and so what this is saying is you need to find a way to forgive, whether it's your parents or forgive your partner if they were the ones who pushed you into going down this religious the religious or spiritual path that you used to be on, or are now wanting to take. You need to find a way to do some forgiveness, either of yourself, if you're feeling guilty, or if you're feeling that you've let down your family or friends because that's not what you want to do anymore, or you have now gone a different direction. And so what this is saying is forgive yourself, or forgive others who may have pushed you towards this whatever path you were on prior, and just realize that everybody's doing whatever they feel is right. And so if your parents forced you to go to churches because it's what they believed and they felt was right. It's not that they're awful people necessarily or anything like that. It's just that was their belief, and parents can only teach us what they know, and as we get older, then we tend to start to open our eyes and see the world a little bit differently, and start to make certain decisions as we keep certain things our parents taught us, and we toss away the ones we don't really care for. And so what this is saying is it's going to be important to do some of that forgiveness and release the past so that you can move forward, whether it's on the new spiritual path, or you've stopped the any spiritual or religious path that you used to be on, and look at what has that taught you. Everything that we experience, there's a lesson in it, and most times it's better when we actually stop and assess what did I learn from that, what did that teach me, and to where I am at this point in my life, and versus being angry and frustrated and all of that. See how that has brought you to where you are at this point in your life, and see what lessons has life taught you in regards to that. The additional card is and the card says sweetness. And so what this card is talking about is be gentle with yourself. Don't be so harsh with yourself in whatever it is, decision that you're made or are going to make, or don't be gentle with yourself, okay? Whatever decision you've made, it's probably not a very easy one, or especially when it comes to family and how the dynamic of that, of maybe a decision you've made, is going to change the family situation a bit. But it doesn't mean everything is going to end. It just, things have to be just adjusted. And so be gentle with yourself. Trust in what it is that you're doing. maybe sit and meditate, communicate with your partner for sure, after you've done some work on yourself and know that what you're doing is the right thing for you. And maybe because you have decided to not go down this spiritual path or follow the religious upbringing that you've had. Maybe your children want to be a part of that, and so they can do that with your partner, and so or vice versa. Maybe this is all your partner is the one that doesn't want to do any of this, and it's you that wants to go forth in the spiritual practice or with your religious upbringing. So either way, it's going to be important to do some forgiveness of yourself, of your partner, or of your family, whatever it is that you need to do some forgiveness work around that. Be gentle with yourself. Know that whatever decisions are made, it's not always easy, but sometimes you make what you feel is best for you. And I know this is a very specific type of reading, so I'm sorry for those who don't have this type of situation. So but this is the cards that I got, and yeah, let's move on to the singles. Okay, so the first card is flirt. And this says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. And so what this is saying is, get out there and, connect with others. Flirt a little bit, go on dates. Don't just sit in the house or thinking that the partner that you're seeking is going to knock on your door. You have to get out there and allow yourself, have some fun, be light about it. Not every date you go on, they're going to be the one, but you're getting yourself out there, you're opening yourself up to the different possibilities that will be available to you. Okay? The second card says healing family issues. And it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And so what this card is talking about is, this is an opportunity for you to start doing some work on healing the past, healing some family situations. Maybe the dynamics of the family relationship has not been that great, in the sense that there's been some dysfunction or something that is just you've carried with you, that's been a burden, that you've carried as a baggage. And so this is a time for you to work on healing and dealing with that. As you do that, the partner that you meet this will benefit you going into that relationship, because one, maybe you're not bringing that baggage with you, or two, you're going to be able to move into a relationship with a lot healthier mindset, and be able to really express yourself the way you really want to, without worrying about how you may come across, depending on whatever the situation was in the family. Okay, the third card says deception. And it says someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And so what this is talking about is, it's about finding a way to remove the mask, remove that the mask that you have placed upon yourself, that you only show a certain aspect of yourself to people. And this again will be good if you do the work, healing the past, healing the family issues. You don't have to wear the mask. You don't have to protect yourself in the way that you feel you need to. And that's going to be helpful when that relationship comes, because then you don't have to wear a mask. You don't have to close off a certain aspect of yourself. You can actually be open in that relationship and really embrace the relationship the way you want to, without having to guard yourself, without having to protect yourself and only show a certain aspect of yourself to your new partner. But you want to get out there and really work on opening yourself up and dating and just flirting and having fun. Okay, the additional card is it says inner goddess. And so this card says, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. And so this is, again, talking about tapping into yourself, tapping into that feminine aspect of yourself. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. We all, there's the different aspects of ourselves, and so this is talking about really tapping into yourself and really taking care of yourself and really allowing yourself to be that authentic part of who you should be. And so, you know, as you do the self-care, as you allow yourself to be free and get out there and flirt and really work on the past, you'll be able to really open yourself up for that partner when they come, and you will be ready to step into a relationship on solid ground and feeling really good about yourself and about the work that you've done to bring you to this point in your life. Okay, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you again soon. Okay, bye.